sail on your season in certain summer spring. Pretty lady I've been years on the wrong side of line. I used to see a course in a cold. Now I know it's over now. I didn't notice you. So she loves alone in the dark. After all, the child of stone, seen only heard long and again is seldomly spoken. Beat on the ocean, silvering on the waves again. For the lane where every blended acid. I've been years on the wrong side of night. I used to see cause in a cold, but I know it's over now. Hard to notice you.
Copenhagen has a lot to offer in terms of skating. With the population being around 600,000, the city isn't the biggest, so it's easy to get around. There's a lot of good spots in the city. It has a lot of skate shops that are really cool too. So is the skate scene. Obviously, it has a lot of history in terms of skateboarding as well, and that's also important to take into consideration. Skateboarding is embedded within Copenhagen, but is it really the best city for skateboarding in the world? Definitely not, in my opinion.
You're about to see why Copenhagen, Denmark is, in my opinion, the best city for skateboarding.
My favorite city for skateboarding is actually here, Copenhagen. It's one of my favorite places. This is one of the central parts.
I know you might be thinking, you just have a biased opinion because you're Danish and you have easy access to the city. But let me explain here. A lot of you guys out there, or skaters in general, that come to Copenhagen and feel this way about the city, they only get to experience one side of Copenhagen. And that side is during the summer and typically around Copenhagen Open. Copenhagen's just not like that all year, unfortunately. Because Copenhagen is located in Northern Europe, the weather is really bad at times. Around 4 to 6 months out of the year, it's either impossible or just straight up depressing to skate outside. It's just not fun to skate outside when it's cold and windy. And yes, Denmark generally suffers from windy weather. The country is basically flat as a pancake, so it's windy like every other day. And wind just sucks when you skate. But then you're thinking, you could just go skate the indoor park, right? And yeah, you're right. You could just go skate that park. Copenhagen has a really good indoor skate park. It gets renovated once a year. It constantly stays updated and has a lot of cool art on the ramps and whatnot. But unfortunately, Copenhagen only has one indoor skate park. That is, if you don't count the Christiania Wonderland Bowl. If you want to skate a bowl, then you're in luck. That bowl is super hard to skate, but Once you learn how to skate that, you can basically skate any other bowl in the world. And because Copenhagen is located in Northern Europe, the city generally doesn't get that much sunny weather, especially in comparison to cities like Barcelona. And yeah, I know the footage I got today was a kind of a bad example of what I'm trying to say. The weather is really good. I got really lucky. The weather this summer was absolutely horrible. Almost all of July, it was just gray, gloomy weather, and it rained a shit ton. It might not be the biggest deal to everyone, but gray, gloomy weather is exactly the type of thing that makes me depressed. I just need the sun in my life. Something else to consider about Copenhagen is that the city is really expensive to live in. It's pretty much on par with cities like London if you look at the average cost of living, which is really up there. So it's tough if you want to live the skate lifestyle out in Copenhagen and you simultaneously have to make ends meet.
Alright, so we're at Fallen Parking. Here's the snake run.
By the way, Zach, it's pronounced Fælledparken. I know that's hard for you to say. I'm just pointing it out. Love what you do out there. When it comes to skateboarding in general and just wanting to live the skate lifestyle and be able to skate all year round without having to compromise on too much, I'd say cities in Spain such as Barcelona are perfect for skating. On average, the weather never gets colder than around 15 degrees Celsius. That's about 59 degrees Fahrenheit for all you Americans out there. So that's perfect if you just want to grab a skate session and just throw a hoodie on and then you're good. It's also really easy to get around Barcelona. You can bike everywhere. The public transportation is also really good out there. Maybe the society generally in Copenhagen is a bit more stable than it might be in Spain, but does that really matter for a skater? I guess that depends on who you ask. It's also really cheap to live out there in comparison to cities like Copenhagen, so it's definitely easier to live the skate lifestyle if you just want to work a part-time job and be able to skate as much as possible. So in conclusion, would I choose Copenhagen over the city I'm currently living in? Absolutely. It's a night and day difference. Don't get me wrong about anything I said earlier. Copenhagen is amazing for skating. It's a really good city. Like I said before, it has many skate shops, has tons of skate spots, and the skate parks there are really good. I just really wanted to make this video because I feel like Copenhagen's become so overrated by the Western world in terms of being the best city in the world for skateboarding when it has clear flaws like the weather and the expensive cost of living. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say here. If you have the funds, Copenhagen is amazing. If you don't feel the need to have good weather weather all year round. Copenhagen is a really good city. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great week, and I'll see you guys next Friday.